What happens to society when photo and video evidence can no longer be trusted? We're about to find out, and it's kind of a scary thing. So here's the update. OpenAI just dropped ChatGPT Image 2, and the photos coming out of it are basically indistinguishable from real photos. And this is a big deal. Not because it's the first good AI image tool, no, there's been plenty of those already, but rather because it's coming from OpenAI, which is currently the biggest player with the most users. And here's the part that nobody is talking about. A while back when Google released Nano Banana Pro in November, they shipped Synth ID with it, an invisible watermark that could easily help you detect whether it's an AI image or if it's a real image. And it basically served as a backup in case someone tried to pass off the fake image as real. But OpenAI has shipped no such system. In fact, their images are sharper, the text generation is cleaner, and you can describe a public figure and get near perfect results. And you can't use real names, but you don't really need to. Getting around that barrier is very easy to do. And if you're paying attention to the comments section in any major news story, you'll see that people almost always suspect that the images and the videos displayed are just AI generated. I mean, just take this most recent attack on Donald Trump. People say that this surveillance videotape is totally AI generated from start to finish. And I can kind of see why, because this white sign he's holding at the start of the video disappears as the video progresses. And whether that's real or not, this is just one of thousands of recently shared videos that are under dispute right now as being real or AI generated. And with this new ChatGPT update, it just became that much easier to create hyper-realistic imagery with no means of knowing whether it's authentic or not. So here's where we are. You know, the cheap diagrams, funny memes, slick ads, that's all the upside of these AI models. And I love the leverage that this brings to us. But the downside is that no photo on the internet can be fully trusted ever again. So where do we go from here? We must demand watermarks and boycott the companies that are repeatedly crossing those moral boundaries for profit. And while we can't realistically ban all AI outright without risking falling behind, we can vote with our dollars by purchasing the AIs that most align with what we believe in. And this is an absolutely urgent conversation because it's not hard to imagine what happens when images and video are indistinguishable from reality. Because it's not an exaggeration to say that we'd lose the ability to trust video and photo evidence of criminal behavior. But I want to know, what do you think are the long-term implications of this technology? Because I want to know